Hello, bold profit, strong hand nation, and welcome to the February 2020 month-end edition of Amber's Macro Monday, right here on the Paul Mampilly YouTube channel. I'm Amber Lancaster, Director of Investment Research here at Bold Profits. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've seen this series before, you know I like to cover the 5 most fascinating economic charts or industry statistics that crossed my radar over the last few weeks. I call these charts the Fabulous 5. And this edition of Macro Monday, I'm going to highlight all things mega. When I say mega, I mean mega emerging technologies and mega trends. I'll then wrap things up with Macro Monday's Mailbag. We received some great questions and feedback from last month's report that I'd like to share with you. So let's get started with fabulous chart number 1, focusing on the mega emerging tech of esports. A recent study from Newzoo and Bloomberg reveals that competitive video gaming or esports is a burgeoning industry and a, quote, rapidly growing part of the entertainment software market with millions and millions of watchers. Esports is so popular that stadiums are filled with fans watching gamers battle it out on big screens. Esports, also known as electronic sports, it's a type of sport competition using video games. As this chart shows, it's a multi-million-dollar industry, raking in $696 million in revenue in 2017 and expected to nearly triple in 2022 to $1.8 billion. Revenue sources include media rights, advertising, publisher investment, merchandise, tickets, and sponsorships. Not just game software and hardware makers stand to make a windfall, but advertisers and broadcasters are also very well positioned for growth as viewership and revenue rise. Bloomberg Insights put it this way, quote, revenue from viewership of esports or competitive gaming should sustain its rapid growth amid rising consumer interest and publisher investment. The launch of professional leagues and escalating interest by media companies in distributing esports content will strengthen gains with the industry still in its early innings, end quote. And to top it off, the global audience for esports is expected to top 495 million this year. And it's such an eye-catching industry. In my Bold Profits daily article publishing this Wednesday, February 26th, I will take a deep dive into this video gaming phenomena and recommend one of the best ways to play its potential gains. This play has already quadrupled the performance of the Dow and doubled the performance of the S&P 500 over the last year. Fab chart number 2 focuses on the mega trend of small investors like you and me and our trading habits. As this chart shows, zero commission trading is changing the individual retail investor trading game in a major way. Per Bloomberg, this means, quote, small investors are back, taking advantage of zero commission trading as hot stocks like Tesla lure money. That's propelling daily average revenue trades as noted in this chart. So daily average revenue trades are a standard industry metric, also known as DARTs, at discount brokerages such as TD Ameritrade and E-Trade. Since the growing industry standard of zero commissioned trading has taken over the industry, these discount brokerages trading volume has almost doubled to an all-time high since last September, per data compiled by Sundial Research, end quote. So I have a question for you. Are you finding yourself trading more due to the growing popularity of zero commissioned trading? Are you part of the DART trading volume explosion? I'd love to know. And you can post in your comments below. So Fab chart number 3 focuses on the mega emerging tech in the transportation sector. If you're new to Bold Profits, I must tell you, we are major proponents of electric vehicle or EV technology, especially for innovations being created at Tesla. With that being said, Bloomberg New Energy Finance held its third annual San Francisco Summit earlier this month. The summit examined the ever-changing and evolving transportation sector and what we can expect over the next 10 years. The event, quote, brought together 525 invite-only attendees from 16 countries, representing the automotive, energy, technology, and finance sectors, as well as national, regional, and municipal governments. The summit covered everything from electric and internal combustion engine or ICE vehicles to lithium-ion batteries, charging infrastructure, shared mobility services, autonomous vehicles, advanced materials, clean fuels, digitalization, and clean aviation, end quote. And here's one of the most interesting factoids revealed at the summit. They polled the audience in attendance and asked when automakers should stop making and investing in new internal combustion or gas car engines. As this chart shows, a whopping 35% said automakers should stop making gas engines right now, and 29% say they should stop by 2025, less than 5 years from now. That means over 60% of respondents believe automakers should stop investing in new ICE platforms by 2025. So we may soon say goodbye to many automakers' new gas engines this decade. So Fab Chart number 4 focuses on mega emerging tech in the green energy industry. As this chart shows, major tech companies are going green, meaning they are investing major resources into buying solar and wind. Bloomberg NEF found that Google was the largest corporate buyer of clean energy, like solar and wind, in 2019, followed by Facebook, Amazon, and Microsoft. In total, quote, the company signed over 200 power purchase agreements and contracted for almost 20 gigawatts of renewables last year, against less than 14 gigawatts in 2018. The U.S. continued to lead the market according to power purchase agreements. Power purchase agreements are, quote, a legal contract between an electricity generator provider and a power purchaser buyer, typically a utility or large power buyer trader. Contractual terms may last anywhere between 5 and 20 years, end quote. Finally, Fab Chart number 5 answers the question, where are the richest places in America for 2020? So get this, in America's richest town, $500,000 a year in annual household income is now below average. In a recent survey, the recent cities in U.S. like Silicon Valley took 3 of the top spots. Texas added additional 2 towns. Bloomberg's richest places annual index showed the following. You'll see that there are 20 of the towns listed here out of 200, and they had the highest household income for the 4th year in a row. Atherton, California topped the list with an average household income of $525,324. Per the study, quote, the East and West Coast dominate the top 100 list. California takes up 23 places, while the tri-state area of New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey accounts for 32. Middle America is slowly gaining some ground. States, including Illinois and Minnesota, added 1 new listing in this year's index, while Texas gained 2. So altogether, 16 states are represented on the list, the same number as the previous years, end quote. So now for the Macro Monday mailbag. These questions, comments stem from last month's January's Macro Monday report. The first question came from Rolf, writing in from Virginia Beach, Virginia. I love Virginia Beach, Virginia. Hello, Rolf. Amber, great job Monday with your broadcast and convictions about Tesla. My question is, how can you be so positive and one of your contemporaries at Banyan Hill be saying the absolute opposite about Tesla and using data and statistics about Tesla just as you do? I know that analysts differ in their conclusions, but you and Paul are saying Tesla has the potential to become a $4,000 a share stock, and another analyst says it should be 0. How do you discern who is correct if both of you are presented as experts in your field to offer the uninformed like myself an opportunity to win in the market. Hopefully I can get an answer. God bless, and thank you for what you do. Well, thank you so much for writing in, Rolf. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate it. God bless you too. I must say that here at Bull Profits, we are, as Paul touts, bullish, optimistic, and positive. Hashtag BOP on the megatrend shaping America 2.0, which means a technology company like Tesla is at the top of our list due to its great innovations, not just with EVs, but also solar panels, batteries, SpaceX, and the new tunnel visionary known as the Boring Company. So that's why we have such bold convictions on Tesla and where it is headed. Our wonderful colleagues in other divisions may take a different stance, but if you're looking for a long-term bullish perspective, you'll find it here at Bold Profits. The next comment is from Fred from Hackensack, New Jersey. Hi, Fred. Thank you so much for writing in. Fred says, Amber, great job with the Macro Monday podcast. I found it chock full of useful information for the small scale investor. Keep up the great work. Well, thanks so much, Fred. It's subscribers just like you that gives us the inspiration to aim to uncover and research the best, most enlightening investing ideas possible. So our last comment is from Wayne. Amber, hello, I am a member already. It's great to be part of something great. Let's have a great life. Well, I'm so glad that you made the decision to join Paul and the Bull Profits team, Wayne. We are very happy to have you as a member of the Strong Hands family. Well, that's it for this month. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, I can be found at a Lancaster Guru. If you have a Macro Monday mailbag question, anything economic related, please feel free to send your email to bullprofits@banyonhill.com. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. And until next time, take care.